Alright, everyone, we are live. And today, we are back with Fallout New Vegas Part 2. As promised in yesterday's stream, because I was unable to stream on Wednesday, because I tried to set this game up PC, but ran into a lot of technical problems, stuff like that. So, to make up for the lack of Wednesday's stream, I'm doing a stream today, on a Saturday, for a little change. Also Starfield's like coming out on Friday, next upcoming Friday, so I'm trying to figure out, I might do more content than I normally do for the next week, because for at least the first 4 days, because I'll probably be taking that weekend off, but we'll see, because I'm not going to stream Starfield on the channel. I don't stream new games on the channel, I just do absolutely awful viewership. Sorry chat, they just do. I mean, old games do pretty bad viewership regardless, but old games, I'm guaranteed like 10, maybe 20 views after the end of my live stream. Fucking new game, 2, sometimes 0, seriously. So, I don't do new games. Plus I want to play Starfield on PC as well. And I'm a little bit worried that game might be super demanding. Anyway. We're back to Fallout. Normally I usually do another playthrough stream in between. So normally I would do like Fallout New Vegas and Mercenaries, not 2 back-to-back streams of the same game, but since we had technical issues on Wednesday, that's well. Nice headshot. What I like about this game, like stuff like that. If that was Fallout 3, that probably would not be a one-shot. For real, man. If that was Fallout 3, that probably would not be a one-shot. So I played this game before. I mean, it would be great if this was my first time ever playing this game. It's not like that, unfortunately. And I woke up quite early today as well. For Saturday. Normally I get up later on Saturday, but I don't know, I just woke up quite early today for some reason. Strange. Because that sometimes happens. You just wake up early. And I'll try to figure out what the fuck's going on here. Caution. Oh, we got a kid. Nope, that's okay. Good. I'm technically good the other way. This here is okay. It's kind of slow to fire rate, but alright, I suppose. Yeah, can't we use the 10 wheel? That's fine. Plus, there's also a challenge to fuel a bunch of weapons in this game as well. So, I think a lot of stuff are based on sneak skills in this game, like when it comes to stealth attacks. I think it's a mix of luck and sneak skills. I'm entirely sure. I will go back Venom. Huh. Take one out. I don't know why I've got black venom on me actually. Who knows? Man. Let's check you real quick. You shoot the target straight up in my face, please. Damn. You know, if that was monetized, I'd probably get demonetized in a game like this. Judging by the fact that you literally shoot off their fucking heads. 556. Grenade launchers. Yeah. Let's see. Nothing. So we got a bunch of stuff in here. A lot of stuff, to be honest. I also think the lockpicking in this game is I know it's the exact same thing as Fallout 3's lockpicking, but it feels like it's got less you can still get bullshit lockpicks, but it feels less what's the word I'm looking for? It feels like less random and it's less likely to break. Maybe it's just my luck. It's been really good in this game when it comes to stuff like that, but it does feel easier. It feels less consistent in a good way. Probably just me though. Yes. I'm gonna hit it. Here we go, Hydra. Highly sure what they are. We'll put that. I'm not gonna be looting every building ever in this game, of course. But there's a little bench here. I want as much loot as possible in the LA game. You never know, we might find a legendary. Did that just die when it hit me? Did that just die when it hit me? What the frick, man? I know, right? Alright, so we got another silencer. Nice. So we can repair them. Alright. Good. Silencer was a bit... it was alright, but it didn't have a full repair. I do love that you can actually fully repair weapons in this game though, without having to have your repair skills maxed out. That was a really dumb mechanic of Fallout 3. You had to have your repair skills maxed out, and every repair vendor was like a shit level repair vendor, which is really annoying. Like, there was only like a couple of 100 repair vendors in the game. Like, the repair vendor in Brotherhood of Steel headquarters, you think that would be at least, I don't know, like 50, maybe 75, maybe even 100. No, the repair vendor in the Brotherhood of Steel is like 10, or maybe it's 15, but the point is, that just didn't make any sense to me. You tell me the repair vendor in the Brotherhood of Steel only has a repair skill of 50. Who are these guys? That's just Yamos. Kinda interested if that still work on birds in this game. Don't think fast work on children either. You can get some stealth hit on him. Oh, I'd put the barrel rifle, didn't I? These normal size ones? Yeah, they are. Well, let's give this a spiders. I mean, I do like talking to the life, but yeah, so what we do, never introduce spiders into the Fallout franchise, just do it. One thing I really don't like with this Skyrim. I don't mind the dwarven ones, of course, but they're not insects. What now? I just can't land this thing. Yeah, I don't like red scorpions. I just hate seeing as a child. But since I'm older, I can deal with stuff. Nowadays. To be honest, Scorpion, I mean, I don't like scorpions or spiders. I would kill them both regardless. I mean, it doesn't matter what it was, but the good thing is scorpions don't resist them, can't you? Let's just say that. It's kind of weird why these Fallout games have a lot of scorpions in them. Like, I get there are scorpions in America, I get that, like Arizona, Texas and that type of shit, right? But I don't get why, like, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 there's scorpions. Because I'm pretty sure there's no scorpions in fucking Boston. In real life. I mean, Boston's so close to the north of it, mate. It's certainly so close to Canada. And I'm pretty sure Boston gets bad winters. So, I'm pretty sure there would be no scorpions there in real life. I mean, Fallout New Vegas makes sense why there's scorpions in this game, though, because it's set in Nevada. But I don't get why there's scorpions in Fallout 3 or Fallout 4. I don't get that at all. It's like Bethesda didn't do a history checkup and say, oh, scorpions don't exist in the real world in Washington DC. Or I mean, somebody might have a scorpion as a pet, but I don't think you would actually find a scorpion in the state of Washington. Washington's not even a state. The area of Washington. Other place. Alright, the sea goes to Boston. Why is there rat scorpions in Boston? I don't get that. Scorpions don't exist in Boston. I might not live in America, but I can tell you one thing. These colder climates, scorpions would live. Scorpions are more of a warmer climate kind of creature. I don't think scorpions, I don't know. I don't think scorpions even exist in Spain or Portugal. You have to go down to Africa. I don't know about that though. I know mosquitoes do. Surprised they have mosquitoes in these games. To be honest, I don't actually know. Maybe mosquitoes don't exist in America. I don't live there. I don't live there. So I'm not gonna comment. But we don't have mosquitoes. I'd be fucking. I bet they would fight me. Fucking midgets like to bite me. So, I'm sure mosquitoes would. Yeah, mosquitoes would love to bite me. Let's see what's good to see.
Coming from the north? Must be crazy to brave those roads. Outpost. Mojave Outpost. Watching a lot of nothing feels like a big Brahmin pen for caravans. They've been stopped for a while, waiting for the roads north to clear. Or the clearance papers to go through. Looks like you've walked away, so if you need to shake the dust off, head to the barracks. The bar's there. Not much, but better than nothing.
To see if you guys changed your position in this community pool? No, you haven't. Okay.
Nothing I know of. But if you've come from the north, means you can travel freer than most around here. Might check the barracks. Someone might need you to hoof it somewhere. Just be careful. If your gear's in need of repair, HQ's also worth checking out. Talk to Major Knight.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, I skipped that.
Those two represents unification. Mostly good for shade.
Yeah, okay. Unification. Get me happy. I know, I've seen some Fallout fans complain if we ever did get a Fallout. I don't. First of all, if we ever get a Fallout, if we ever did get a Fallout game set in this area again, it wouldn't be called New Vegas 2. I don't know why people think it's going to be called New Vegas 2 and it's going to be set in Mojave. No, it would be set in California. It'd be set in California, Arizona, or Texas. I personally wouldn't want another one in Nevada myself, but if they had to do the setting like the West Coast, aye, do somewhere like Desert White. I know we technically have had Fallout games in Arizona and Texas, but who the frick is playing Brotherhood of Steel? Let's be realistic. Or What's the other one called? I don't know. Plus, they're not really mainline.
Caravan, citizen. Just need something for the logbook, keeping tabs on traffic throughout the outpost. Although mostly just in, not out these days. If you're looking for the commanding officer, he's in the back. Although, he's got a lot on his plate, so if you speak with him, keep it short. Also, if you need any gear checked, we can get you up and running again. Once you fill out the work orders and sign for the... Help? Oh, well, you could speak to Ranger Jackson. He sort of runs things around here. Mostly ends up sending reports back west that aren't filled with the best news.
Okay.
Me? I'm Knight. Major Knight. I've been stuck here dealing with these caravans for ages now, but somebody's got to do it. It ain't so bad. If Caesar's Legion decides to push west through Nipton, old Mojave outpost here will be the front line. Alright.
Now, let's see. Yeah, it's obviously can't repair anything fully. Actually, you can. Oh, he's got a repair skill of 100. This is what I'm talking about. First Fed you encounter in this game has a repair skill of 100. I mean, I'm not going to repair anything anyway. Because I've got an okay amount of caps, to be honest.
NCR border guard duty most.
Okay.
Not the best posting or assignment.
Yeah. Oh yeah, talking about, I'm pretty sure you can go south of this area once you do something with a nuclear weapon.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen.
Just got the exact same voice acting.
Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it. Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west. Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Troops head through here on their way to McCarran, or to the front lines at Forlorn Hope. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them passing through. Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results. Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
It's okay, sure.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with.
Get southwest. Too many guards around here to steal anything. Is it seriously illegal to sit in a seat? Wow. It's illegal to sit in a seat, apparently. Apparently I can get in trouble for sitting in a seat.
The Legion can count on that. Hello.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a missing center. You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good. I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. While I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton Town Hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find. Got my post. Don't think I wouldn't go too. If troubles hit Nipton, town's got enough camping spots to rack up some easy kills. Not about to have Jackson bust my ass again, though. Even if I came back with Caesar's head, rather be sitting here than in a cell. All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right? Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts.
Right, so pretty much the exact same names.
Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Look, you want gossip?
Yeah, okay. Whatever. Right, so we got 2 side quests to do. Easy enough. So we'll clear out the critters at this bridge. That'll be easy enough. Let's start here. Don't know who keeps on shooting. I'll get all that stuff in. Try to get as much XP as possible. Because pretty much need XP to do these things, and it's not XP, but like you need your skills up. That's the word I'm looking for. You need even the attitudes up to do a few things in this game as well, actually. Like I can't do everything in this game, unfortunately. I mean, I could if I played if the PC version wanted to work rather than one playthrough. I could maybe do 90% stuff because I would put the XP a little bit higher, but regardless. Are they fighting each other? Are they fighting each other? Oh, man, through that way. Yeah, easy enough. I'm sure easy. That was easy. It was an easy side for us. Got my chance. Easy enough. Some XP, some money, and or some supplies, to be honest. Caps didn't give me the issue in this game. We'll get a lot of caps later on.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, you and your nuclear winters.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment. No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Okay. So he gave us a service rifle, some armor piercing bullets. Repair kit's nice, repair kits are good. Some caps. Okay, that was quite easy. That was easy. 100 caps for that. That was really easy. Too bad he didn't give us actually 556 bullets, it's more armor piercing bullets. Get some AP bullets, that'll be useful later in the game. When we start to fight some of the factions. Alright, let's go to Nifton then. I wonder who. And since you guys haven't changed your vote in the community poll, my suggestion that you watching this, you want to change your vote in the community poll, you better vote right now and you better pray that 2 people vote in the poll. 3 people vote in the poll. Right now. Chat if you want me to change my decision here. What faction I'm siding with, just say. Because the second we make contact with them, that's it. you can't change the decision, chat. So if anybody's watching this and wants to go on the channel right now and challenge it, you better have 3 votes that vote for one faction against the other, because you're not going to overtake it for 2 votes. It's not going to happen though. It's not going to happen. The red distance isn't actually too bad on this on the console. That giant ass company. Don't really see ads this far out though. These guys might want it. Yeah, you better go back into the. Oh, he's inside it. Why is he? Oh, well, that drove them all angry. Oh, some XP, we're about to level 50. I didn't know this was actually really, really good. I also think the accuracy is a bit less consistent in this game as well. Like, it feels like my guns actually land shots. He's going to kill me now. Oh, that big one. Alright. Okay. So we leveled up, let's see. So we're level 6. So we'll put 10 points to that. Actually. No. No. Put some more points to the bar. Put additional points to sneak. Let's see. What did we get? Level 6. So get 3 damage over how this pick between tries for the second rounds. Some more damage, not a bad thing. But it's radiation damage. Radiation isn't really a problem in this game. Useful in running, volume essence useful, but makes it more restricted. It makes it more. And you mean, to be honest, if I put body mist on, maybe the fucking destruction, maybe every time I kill a target, the fucking body will lock too much. The fucking YouTube will age restricted. Fortune finder, you'll consider more caps in the katana and sure. Caps ain't really a problem in Vegas, but that'll do, I suppose. We're doing the best in ammo though. We could be doing a lot better on ammo. Like a lot better on ammo. Save us. Look at the bandits. Oh, scorpion. I swear, every time I come to this area, the combat seems to always change. Where are you going, Jackal? Maybe it's actually my armor runes that mean damaged a bit. He'll do absolutely amazing. Oh, 10 mil. Sure. Yeah. Wait, wow. Go away, wait a minute. Sure. Pick that up. I should get a crap that. That's slot 1. Oh, that scope's terrible though. Don't like that scope at all. If there's a way to remove that scope, that would be quite good. Oh, that's scary.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah! What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery. Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters. Oh my God, smell that air! Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Oh, really?
Bye.
You won the lottery? Did you now? Alright. Let's see. The lottery ticket. Maybe you sell that lottery ticket somewhere. Change it in for the lottery ticket. There you go. Perfect lottery number. Ah, I've only got one. The textures look a wee bit funny in this game sometimes, like the... Don't know if you guys have seen that in the chat, like that type of stuff. That's weird. Oh, that's a actually back in power. Demo store. Maybe somebody who's working here actually. Oh, there's someone in here.
God damn it! I was nodding off until you barged in here, and I don't hurt when I sleep. Just give me some goddamn medics and fuck off, will ya? I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it? Then you're a fucking dream come true, ain't you? How much you gonna give me? Big fucking deal. Hand it over. Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place, so him they let walk. It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score. We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket. What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs. In the winter, they let go free.
Jeez.
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires. Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged him off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic. That's how I figure it. Got problems of my own to handle. The Legion...
Okay, I already know that. Yeah, I don't really care about saving these guys. Sorry, Powder Gangers. I don't want to press if you didn't know, the community that I gave you chat one last chance to vote there. If you didn't want to vote for the Legion, but you're voting for the Legion in the community poll and the vote hasn't changed, so we're signing with the Legion. So I'm not going to save them because my objective is to not annoy the Legion. I'm going to do the quests for the other factions, but I'm just not allowed to piss off the Legion at all. I should vote for the Legion. Simple as that. So yeah, just not allowed to annoy the Legion. I'll probably annoy the Legion into something by mistake, but who knows? Not intentional. I won't be directly killing the Legion though. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what the Legion want. You know, wait to go.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here, especially any NCR troops you run across. Then I bid you Wale, until we meet again. Was there more for us to... Where to begin? That they are weak, and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too. Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed. It has a stark beauty, doesn't it? I'm glad you can appreciate it. Now go, and teach them what you learned here.
Good.
Was there more for us to As are all crimes, if you feel...
Good. So I think there's actually a way to increase the morale higher than them, but it's still neutral. Regardless. Yeah, so the NCR neutral. Good spend doesn't like me. Ferragana's unpredictable. What the? Right, so let's see what's in here. Not much. This doesn't count, by the way, this area. You might see some Legion dogs in this area, chat. This does not count to be Legion reality. The Legion doesn't even acknowledge you killed the dogs here. So, I can actually get away and do this. Technically, there's no guys here to notice that I killed the dogs anyway, so it doesn't actually affect morality. Just kind of interesting. Don't know if that was a glitch or intentional. I think it was intentional, to be honest, because how's a dog going to report something like that to someone? I mean, a dog could bark, I suppose. But... Damn, freaking 75 level. Pick this early in the game. Because you get bonus XP for stealth kills. But you don't, unfortunately. Here. Dog meat. Dog meat, dog meat, dog meat. Dog, 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 dog meat. Jason dog kite doesn't weigh anything, so it's great. There's gonna be much in here. Probably more stuff that's upstairs, I'd imagine. Yeah, did this guy just leave all his dogs away and just walk away? Right, perfection. No, the dog must have not realised that I killed his partner. His partner was a crime. Unfortunately, there's going to be one companion in this playthrough I'm not going to be able to get at all. Like, the first companion we can actually get. Apart from ED, of course, you've got good side, so we can get ED early in the game, but... Unfortunately, there's going to be one companion I can't get in this playthrough. Because he shoots Legion on sight. And I can't have that. I can't have that. Well, faction outside anyway. It kind of sucks because he's probably one of the best companions in the game. But you guys don't vote for me to side with Caesar's Legion, so... You missed the opportunity. Jeez. I don't see that, mate. But the dogs in this area do not affect the Legion's relationship whatsoever. Don't know what. So, this is the only place in the game that you'll see me killing Legion. In this playthrough, they can actually get away with it. Anyway, you can kill them. Anyway, I could kill them, but I would have to do it stealthily. But they didn't find out. So we got... I'll use this. Way up, I assume. Yeah, Yeah, it was actually worth getting that perk. The ball cap perk. Which one of these is exit? Buff out. Man, ball caps everywhere, slowly. So easy to get ball caps in this game. I still don't have the skills. Is that Bobby thing? You can always sell them, I suppose. Lottery tickets, future weapons today. Book of Science. I'm actually gonna read that Book of Science book. Or is that just a science book? No. Shut the top one. Yeah, big book of science. Alright. So increase science by 3. I think you can increase that by like 4 if you rest in the perk. It's still diminishing. Prism book. Mr. Folks. Well, well, he clearly got betrayed by the Legion. So it seems like the mayor was trying to be a scumbag and trying to help all 3 parties by just screwing everyone over, but the freaking Legion made a massive example of him. Damn it. Press engage, remove them from the kill. You got nothing on, did it? Unfortunate. That's mercy killing. That's mercy killing. They were going to die there anyway, so it's better to get shot off that bullet to be left there.
Hey there, need anything?
Let's see. So this is gonna go anything useful? No weapons wise. Got the helmet. Basic, pretty much basic stuff. No, I'll rebuy the medics since I used the last one. This sergeant guy.
Heard you helped out Jackson. Thanks for that. Caravan... What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter. Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever. In Nipton? Hell no. Town was a shithole, asking to be burned. Just not by Legion. Nobody deserves that. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Sit and fucking watch. There we go. Alright. So now we'll start focusing on the main quest. Right. I feel like time flies when I'm playing this game. Seriously. Probably been at that one. It's like I've barely done anything. What? Still caution? Someone looked for it. I see you. Anybody else trying to ambush? Just walk right down mine. Yikes, 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 yikes. That's twice I've done that. I can't even get up to the body. Okay. Something's devil here. No caution. Ah, I see. Scope's terrible. What are these scopes? You know, scopes like this are real life, by the way. Well, no, nowadays, but back like 100 years ago, there were like scopes like this. Like this, the scope doesn't even. The scope's like always. The scope's actually off. Like it misses shots. Get rid of these guys, because if I come here for you again, they're just gonna ambush me.
You like that?
That's a pretty version of that armor. Good. Can I repair that pretty version? Cheaper leather armor, actually. I can't. Don't look at a lot of ability though. It's the Ranwell. Godless. I don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing something different tomorrow, but I need to see how many people are playing it before I can do a stream on it. During the time I want to stream tomorrow, so I don't know. I don't know. If it's not well, I'll probably stream Mercenaries tomorrow. I still want to do a few games in the Still Alive series. I've still got a couple of games I want to do, but that can wait. Plus, I was actually, I have to set up the PlayStation 3 and no Xbox server. That's me just being a lazy guy. Fucking grenade launcher, dude. Yep, he had a grenade launcher. Yeah, armor. Yeah. Pretty bad stats for armor, to be honest. I feel like heavy armor kind of sucks in this game. I mean, power armor is good, obviously, for heavy armor, but like base heavy armor, nah. Bit late. Interesting, watchtower. Nobody's here. Armor locker. Nah. I wouldn't call that armor, to be honest. I wouldn't call that armor in there. Level 1 armor? No, not level 1 protection. Don't know about you, Chief, but I don't really call that armor. Right, so I mean, I guess we'll just go straight on. So we got an NCR camp there. I think we'll just go to Nova. I do like the way that the main quest does do this. Like, it puts you, there's so many side quests in the way of the main quest, which is a really, really good mechanic. Obviously, you don't have to do side quests, you just know them, but I do like that, because the problem with Fallout 3 is most of the side quests are, like, out of the way. Like, you get a few in the front of the main quest that you will encounter. Look at these guys. The XP, jeez. Are you barreling? What's going on here? Against these creatures, to be honest, unless it is really, really tanky. Only 42% chance in there, do it. That's why I kind of let that go. Because I knew we were really, really close to leveling up. Let's see. So let's get speech up. Speech now 70. Let's get Barter up. Guess we'll just get sneak up. I just want to max out Barter and speech as early as possible in this game. Because you need speech for a lot of dialogue in this game. Yeah, Battle stealth will be useful for later on. Then I'll start working on stuff like lockpicking and guns next. Plasma put. Do we have a plasma rifle? I don't think we actually do have a plasma rifle. I actually do have a plasma rifle. I forget what I just said. I have a special version as well. I have an unique variant. Yet that's a plasma pistol. That's a plasma pistol, not a plasma rifle. Plasma pistol. What other game? What other franchise has a plasma pistol? Halo. Simple shotgun. We steal these outfits. Could be useful. Get to the Legion base. They'll shoot me on sight. I don't think they'll shoot. I don't know actually though if they could shoot you on sight, even if you're neutral to them. If you're in their base. Because I'm not an ally. So that armor will be useful regardless. Also, I was kind of hoping to boost relations with the NCR. It's gonna mean I'm gonna annoy them. It means I'm gonna piss them off on a certain mission later on. I don't know if the disguise works though. I don't know if the disguise works. If you wear the disguise, then you betray them. I wonder if that works. If they know it was you, it probably doesn't. Can we repair the shotgun though? Yeah, I probably shoot too early today, but. Well, too late now. Too late now. There's nothing I can do about that. Probably should shoot a little bit later. Yeah. I stream when I get up, chat. That's the way it works. I stream whenever I wake up. So when I stream, when I wake up, is when I start streaming. So, plus I don't know stream on Saturdays anyway, so I get whatever you should. noob. And that's what that guy meant to say. Oh, yeah. I'm not a noob at this game. Now, am I taking the new route deliberately? Yes, because it's a playthrough. If this wasn't a playthrough, chat, if this wasn't a playthrough, I'd go right through Jeff Croft Alley. I would go right through Jeff Croft Alley. But this is a fucking playthrough, so why would I want people that's watching this to experience this as a playthrough. If this wasn't a playthrough, yeah, absolutely, I would go through Death Croft Alley. Absolutely. But it's quite easy, to be honest, once you know the direction. But I take this path a little bit. Also, you get more XP taking this path as well. Like, I could probably complete Fallout New Vegas 2 streams, realistically. If I took the easy route. Yeah. Why would I want to be the playthrough? Why would I want to do the playthrough in 2 streams? Fun, it's more fun doing this path, I think. You get a bunch of XP, you get to do a bunch of side quests, you don't just focus on the main game. I do like the other paths an option though, I do like that. But not everybody wants to take that path, bro. Not everybody's like you. I think that's what you're something else. Probably talking about something else completely, who knows? It's left now anyway. Some people are going to comment on your live stream, they just comment something weird, they just leave it. Let's see. Oh, nice. And I have played this on PC. Almost a lot of time played on PC. I just couldn't do the playthrough, unfortunately. Because the game lags when you have fucking any tabs open on your PC. Doesn't matter how many mods you install. There's no mod that makes the game stop stuttering when you have tabs open in your computer. There's no mod that fixes that. No mod at all, unfortunately. I wish there was. There might be one mod that works, but the mod doesn't work with the New Vegas anti-crash mod. I don't think it does. You kind of need the New Vegas anti-crash mod on PC because the game does crash a bit on PC. I would have loved to display it on PC though. Too bad I can't. So random, joins the chat, says noob that loses or something. Anything out there, to be honest. Anyways, there's a noob would be excited in the Seasons Legion. I wonder if any. I'm generally curious. I wonder if anybody's ever signed the first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Did anybody ever sign the? I know people. Did anybody ever side the Legion in their first playthrough? Like, first time you ever played this game? I bet you it's really, really low. But I think who most people would have sided in the first playthrough. Probably NCR, to be honest. I've never sided in the NCR, I just don't like it. I think the NCR are boring. I just realised, I suppose, this is fucking vanilla Fallout New Vegas. I can't, have to betray the Brotherhood of Steel. You can't, it's not like modded Fallout New Vegas where I can download a mod and buy the Brotherhood of Steel or actually work with the Legion. Not work with the Legion, not help the Legion directly, but oh, so is the Legion guy not stored in here in the vanilla game? No. I think it doesn't. No, he must not. Maybe a Legion guy sitting here like a Legion recruit or something, but nah, I guess that's a mod that does that. Game has really cool mods. You actually fund the mods. Actually proper mods, not just a bunch of fucking porn mods. Not like, yeah. like freaking Fallout 4 and Skyrim. My god, man, the amount of fucking adult mods on those games is quite sad. Watch Starfield. Starfield's gonna have that type of fucking shit as well, I'd imagine. Just give it a couple of months. Starfield's fucking about 20 to 30% of Starfield mods are gonna be fucking adult mods. That's a fact. That is a fact. Oh, is that guy still alive?
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into... Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled... When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supply. I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. I'd rather not... Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through... All quiet at the moment. We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say... Before you get your ranger badge, you've got to prove you can be quieter than a shadow. Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the station or patrol the immediate area. The Rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR army. A trooper who shows exceptional skill at fighting and scouting can be nominated for the training.
Go back to sleep. That's kind of interesting. I learned something about this game every time I play this game. I learned something about Fallout New Vegas every time I play that. So I didn't actually know that. So if you go to this location before you go to Novak, the guy is still alive. The guy is still alive. But the second you talk to that ranger guy in Novak, the guy dies. Did not know that. I thought the guy would have been scripted to be killed off already. You learn something every day. You learn something every day you play this. I learn something every time I play this game. Why it's the best Fallout game? You learn something different every time I play it. Like the Esther Fallout games, you play them a couple of times and you've learned everything. What's this unique about these games?
Hey there. Need any?
Yeah, that guy would just join the chat to say that we just left instantly. That's such a good thing to say. Join someone's chat, say noob, then leave instantly. You know, it's always funny as well. See all the hater. See, you know, it's so funny about YouTube as well. See all the accounts that like hate on you. I've noticed this myself as well. Like anybody, it always seems to be these accounts that don't have any profile pictures and they use the default names. About 90% of them are. It's so fucking funny. Like you can obviously tell they're new to the platform or something like that. Because that's the first thing I do. Create any social media, I gotta edit my profile. The only time I don't, if it's something that I don't want, it's something you have to show a photo, you know what I mean, not do something like that. That's how you tell who's rejecting and talk bullshit.
Well, welcome to you. Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie May. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers. Well, he might have been wearing a fancy outfit, but he wasn't any kind of gentleman to me. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see it above the clouds. City folk. They always think they deserve better than what they got. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. He's our daytime sniper, up in the dinosaur's mouth.
Okay, so we talked to man. I'm gonna do bonus quest over here as well.
What's going on, man? I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky. Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you.
Oh, I don't know who that guy is.
We're not so
You look, he's joined the
now.
chat. He said noob, then just left instantly.
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch. Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
Shut.
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
It's always funny about YouTube as well. I said this like 5 minutes ago. Is whenever somebody wants to come join your stream just to hate for no reason, it always seems to be I know it's not saying this guy's a hater, the small guy, because he just said noob and he said nothing else. But it's always they always seem to have default profile pictures, right, and default prouts. You can obviously tell that they're a troll because they don't go out of their way to change their avatar or anything like that. So, like, tells me, maybe they've been bad before, or they're too lazy.
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns. I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. It just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
Yeah.
Sure, I know him. What do you want with him? Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too. Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness. Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay.
It'd mean a lot to me.
Alright, let's go and talk to the owner. Unfortunately, this is going to be the only fight I cannot have Bonner as a companion on this playthrough, because you guys are voting for Legion and he shoots Legion on sight. What time is that actually? 5 AM. We'll better wait until night actually. He's probably gonna despawn from daytime.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want? Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here? Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question. I think you better leave. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start. I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who. My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself. Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
So it's kind of interesting. You actually find out what he did to his wife if you take him as a companion. Yeah, it's quite sad. Unfortunately, I will not be able to hire him as a companion for this playthrough because you guys all voted for me to side with Caesar's Legion, and he shoots the Legion soldiers on sight, so I can't have him as a companion. Unfortunately.
Hey there. If you want to buy something from a shop, you'll have to wait till it opens. Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
Here.
Come back soon now.
Hey, welcome. We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
There's a chance that the Minutemen would have a chance to become the NCR of the East after 484. Possibly. Possibly. The only problem is Biester hasn't answered the canon ending though. That's the only problem. So like that's the problem with all the Vegas and 4. Like we don't actually know what faction in the canon. I don't know what faction in the canon timeline won at the end of those games. Like that's the only problem with that answer. That's the only problem with that question. Because frick, all we know is the Minutemen might have got destroyed, might have not existed after Fallout 4, or the same goes to the NCR. But if that did happen, they probably would meet each other, I would imagine. Probably take quite a while though, but...
Carla was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck. I know we couldn't. That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, she usually had. I don't think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than Novak. Who could blame her for that?
But at the same time, you have to follow the NCR. The NCR... You have to do what the NCR say or they don't like you. Which is a bit of a problem as well. The NCR have got their flaws as well.
Had his wife taken. I don't think he'll ever be the same as he was. Damn shame. I told the Rangers up at the station to keep an eye out, but there's just too much ground out there for them to cover. Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen. No, they're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit. They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet. I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times, maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Complete power attacks while moving backwards. Okay. I don't really use unarmed attacks, so that's pretty much pointless to me.
You'll get the hang of that takedown.
I have lost radio contact with the NCR's garrison. Okay, station Charlie. Yeah, we literally just went here a minute ago. There's a few quests in this game that don't have any markers. You just got to like find them out yourself. Yeah. Could see that sort of parallel. Lovely. I love mining. That's smart. A mine inside the guy's body. That's a really smart place to put a mine. I'll give them that. Okay, so that's the first one.
Drove the raiders off. No casualties. In the meantime, patrol's back. They're late. I hope they got a good excuse. What took...
This is a message to the NCR from the Legion. We are coming for you. Run, and we will catch you. Hide, and we will find you. No matter what you do, you are all going to die. We took one of the women alive.
What? Oh, these glitches, man. Oh, man, I love these glitches in games, man. When stuff like that, the ragdoll physics. Oh, man, ragdoll physics are so funny. Oh, man. Is there anything else on these guys? Jesus! That was too close for comfort. That was far too close for comfort. Jeez. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, it cut content mod spawns on Legion shoulder up here. Oh, I'm pretty sure it does. So it's clearly cut content. Yeah, unless it's up in this one. Nah, it's spawned here in the base game. That is so funny though. That is absolutely fucking hilarious. I've not seen that before. I don't know what kind of bug that is. Stuff like that makes me laugh.
Any word on Station Charlie? What? What happened? Those were good men at the station. Good men. This whole town was sleeping a lot easier because of them. At least they gave somebody some hell on their way out. Well, thanks for telling me. I know that knowledge didn't come without risk. Here, take this. Courtesy of the Ranger Veterans Fund.
Thanks, brother. NCR accepts me now. Okay, that's good. The NCR are gonna like me though. Let's just say that. Yeah, the NCR aren't. I'm not gonna like me for long.
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all. Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away. I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
She doesn't mention who she flew for. There's a good chance, you know what, chat, I'm going to spoil it, who she flies for. She was a veritable plier of the Enclave. You will find this out later in the game if you bring a certain companion and you discover a bunch of crashed Enclave sites. You will discover who it is. But there's a good chance we might not get much dialogue out of him. So, yeah, but let's follow it to references.
Hey there. I hope you're fine. How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting. Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived.
The other ones gave me a... The other folk gave me a decent answer, but that answer is a bit suspicious, you know? That's a bit of a suspicious answer. I thought you're hiding something potentially.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty. Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, that's for darn sure. Oh, I tend to my ranch, that's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot. You must mean what's left of it. Somebody's been attacking our animals at night. We're down to less than half of what we had a few weeks back. Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes. We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Okay.
Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't... Not to mention what would happen if half of what nobody... Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town.
Okay. So someone's coming out at night shooting a minigun to this barn. And that didn't mark it as a quest, so guess we can get two missions done. Two things done tonight in the game. We can get that done and we can get Bonnie's mission done as well. Let's go and talk to Nobark first. Nobark. This guy's an interesting fella.
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. Confounded Nobark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know? 'Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, 'cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull, and I know what I seen. Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you asked me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better. More rat men. Come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
Sounds suspicious.
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark. But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in. I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me, he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
That's funny.
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining. Ghosts. Kami ghosts, what don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets, so they can fly up and paint them own pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a Kami ghost and so forth. I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, because it means he's hiding it from you. If a man's wearing his pants on his head, or if he says his words backwards from time to time, you know it's all laid out there for you. But if he's friendly to strangers and keeps his home spick and span, more often than not he's done something even his own ma couldn't forgive.
Okay.
If anyone asks.
This guy is such an interesting. So there's some I've never watched it, but I seen some video title online about that this guy might be the guy you play as in Fallout 2. The hero or whatever he's called. I can't remember his name. My name is terrible, but there are some references to that guy might be based off the hero in Fallout 2. Alright, let's go and get this Chupacabra. I don't know what Chupacabra is, some kind of vampire. So we'll wait here for a minute. While we do this, then we'll do bonus question upload videos done today, chat. So it's 10:50, so we'll wait till 11:50. Well, this quest doesn't glitch out. One shot in the back as well, the frick. Okay. So it was that guy. It was a nightclub. Like the night, yeah, the Night I think are also only in this game as well. I don't remember the Night King even being in the other Fallout games. They're like just another version of Super Mutants.
Find anything? Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this, compliments of Alice and myself. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year.
Okay, nice.
So long.
Look who's here.
I can take whatever I want at the stage. Okay, so he's got some good. Oh, I won't bother taking it for now. We never can have this day brighten and power. Yep. Yep, for much of the came in. She had a grudge, it seems like. So she talked to the Legion to go and steal her and sell her, which is quite fucking messed up. But yeah, you guys believe the Legion as well, that's the fucking crazy part. I'm still doing a good playthrough, I mean this is mostly a good playthrough, but we are gonna be safe when the time comes.
Hey there. Is everything all right? Okay.
Where's Bonnie's helmet? Someone first. Bonnie. Damn. You also steal the keys as well, by the way, if you don't have the lockpick skills, but I mean, it's pretty easy to have over 25 lockpicking. That's all you're gonna do.
That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you. No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Sorry, Bonnie. Great companion, but probably best, arguably one of the best companions in the game. It's actually a sad story. What happens to Bonnie's wife? So obviously that happens is it gets stolen by her because she has a grudge. But then he figures that out, that his wife gets stolen. So she's back in Quay, I believe the area is called, where she's getting took to enslave. It's round about here. And he ends up sniping her and killing his own wife, just so she doesn't become a slave for the rest of her life. Yeah, it's quite brutal. You also learn something about Bonnie as well. There's some other place up here. They got attacked. A bunch of people died in that, and the NCR orders were terrible. And a bunch of people got killed, and you learn about that as well, Bonnie. Very, very, very good background story. Quite an interesting quest, but you guys voted for Legion this playthrough, so I will abide by the rules. What you guys voted in the community rule, so I just can't take Bonnie in this playthrough, and I completely forgot Victor was here.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs. Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there. Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose, but between you and me, When I roll into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself. Likewise, friend, likewise. Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you... No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. I'll let that slide, seeing as how you got a mind full of vengeance for that no-good pole.
So we're gonna do a bunch of side quests in the next. So we're gonna go over here for a particular reason in particular. Because I don't want to start doing the. I'm gonna save this quest, the scrapyard, and the test site. I'm gonna save that for. Maybe not the XG, but the stream after. So we're going to start doing some. We're going to increase our relations with the NCR and increase our relations with the Caesar's Legion at the exact same time. It's going to be difficult, and it's going to be a challenge. And I might mess up here a few times, chat, potentially. But I'm going to try keep good factions in both a good position and a bad position at the same time. It's not like going to be a challenge though. Good chance these Rangers might not like me. There's a good chance NCR might not like what I'm about to do here.
Speak towards economy.
Awe, why have you come to Nelson? My orders are to hold Nelson. So far, the enemy north of here has been too frightened to move against us. Why should it concern you? I have attacked the enemy. I led the assault on Nelson with 2 Contubernia against twice our number. It is Caesar's wish that we hold this position. Our mere presence this side of the Colorado humiliates and demoralizes the enemy. I do not question Caesar's will. I do not second guess. I butchered this town. Those who weren't hacked limb from limb were forced to throw themselves from the cliffs. 3 more I have just crucified. All this in full view of the enemy's spotters to the north. Yes, our presence here demoralizes the enemy. What stalemate? It is Caesar's will that I hold this position, that I not advance. If you're so eager to see Camp Forlorn Hope fall, why don't you go attack it all by yourself? Well, that remains to be seen.
Cool. NCR officers at camp, so yeah, we still gotta get rid of these NCR officers, so this is gonna be interesting. But before we kill the NCR officers, I'm gonna be helping them. But anyway, that's gonna be us today, chat. So yeah, that's going to be us today. I don't normally stream in the weekend as per usual. In fact, I never stream in the weekends, but I had to stream today just to make up. Not on the weekends, I normally don't stream on a Saturday. I do stream on Sundays, but I don't normally stream on Saturdays. So tomorrow, tomorrow I think I'm going to do something potentially special on the channel. No guarantee though. May not happen. Because I don't have a clue, but it might. I have a plan that I want to do for tomorrow's stream, but it might not happen. I might just do a mercenary stream tomorrow. I don't have any plans to do any Still Alive series this week. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I need to check the player base on this first. Have a little look. That'll probably be the first thing I do tomorrow. I'll check the player base around this time, or maybe an hour earlier. So tomorrow on the game that I want to look at. See what the player base is like at that time of day. The player base is good and it's got a decent amount of players. I'll probably do a stream on it. I'll stream a little bit later. We'll see. If not, it'll be a mercenaries stream tomorrow. But I'm not entirely sure. I do want to look at this. I do want to look at what I want to look at. It's gonna be a new series that I want to do on the channel. But the only problem is it seems like most of the player base seems to be lives in North America, which isn't really the best for my time zone. But I don't know. I don't know yet, chat. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it later in the day. We'll see. Yeah, I just don't know what to say about it. But if I don't do it, we'll be doing mercenaries tomorrow. If I don't do it, but if I do it, it'll be mercenaries on Monday. So no guarantee there'll be a stream tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to spoil it, but you know I've not gave any hints to actually at all. But anyway, that's just done today. So I will see you all. So we'll be doing Fallout New Vegas on I might stream on Tuesday. I might actually stream on Tuesday this week because I'm going to be taking this weekend off because I want to play Starfield next weekend. Yeah, I might do that. I've not got a decision yet, and I don't have a clue yet, chat. So don't ask. But yeah, I think I will stream on Tuesday this upcoming week, just because Starfield Early Access comes out Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so I'll probably just play that at my own time and take next weekend off. So I'll probably will stream on Tuesday. But anyway, chat, I will see you all next time. Peace out.